I'm gonna finish this off, and then I'm gonna finish the rest of the episode inside. Let's see if I can have this. Oh, God damn it.
Smoke on this Pineapple Express till it's time to go back in.
For some reason, I thought that was Kyle Kuzma, but turns out to be a miniature version of him. Blonde hair and everything. Bro, I hope you guys are ready for fantasy.
For what?
For fantasy football.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm about to be kicking some ass like you never believe.
I need to work on y'all. I still need to finish y'all playlist for the wedding. That shit got me quick. I'm like, shit, we already in August. I'm like, damn.
I know, bro.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm thinking about it too. Going like, God damn, we're already close to this.
Because you like be trying to find like the right dance songs, and then like everything. So like right now, like everything is like it's hard to find like clean versions of everything. Everything, everybody got cussing and everything. So trying to find the right songs that don't have cussing in it. Be the because everybody be wanting to have like don't a lot of people don't be doing like clean version. It's hard to find like the radio edits on some of the stuff.
Yeah.
But I think like right now, I think I got like I think on my playlist right now, I think there's like 60 something songs, which is like 4 hours, about 4 hours of music. But I like to have like at least 7-8 hours of music. That way I can just play around in the playlist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might throw a couple your way.
Yeah.
Just to
yeah, like if there's something like
songs I can listen to.
Yeah.
No. All right. Well, K is not in yet. Jen is not. So for now, it's just you and I. You see that Alien versus Predator drawing right here?
Oh yeah.
Fucking Marissa taped like a plastic thing on the TV when she blew up a picture, and she traced the whole thing and put it up. I was like, yeah, we need to do more of those. Those are pretty cool. What time is it? It's pretty much 8:20. So let's make sure everything's running properly. Cool. We're pretty much good. All right. Started in 5, 4, 3, 2. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome It is episode 77 of the All Pro JAFFOs. Just a few fucking observers bringing you highly elevated sports talk for the highly elevated sports fan. I am your host, JP. Alongside me, as always, the best DJ in the entire country, Mr. DJ Matt.
What's going on, y'all?
And hopefully, once he gets his shit together, whether it's either his internet or driving home or whatever it is he's doing, Country K will be joining us in a little bit. So, welcome everybody. It's been a very interesting week in sports, nonetheless. We want to jump right into it. Mad Six, you wanted to bring up a certain conversation. We had a conversation about this midweek.
Yeah, probably like midweek. Yeah, yep.
A little bit about. So there was some back and forth. There was some, I had my opinion for certain things. Y'all had your thoughts, and we kind of went back and forth. And we're trying to figure out what's the best way to look at it. And as we further kind of look into the situation, just let everybody know what's been going on with Simone Biles. And let's talk about how things are being perceived and what in reality is actually going on.
All right, so I'm sure the world has heard by now. Simone Biles, she pulled out of the Olympics. She was in her team routine, and she did one of her tricks, and then left abruptly after that. Nobody really knew what was going on. They said it was a medical issue, so of course, the internet blows up and everybody starts to have their opinion, on why she quit, or it turns out, there were some mental health issues, and her mind just wasn't right. And if you ever been a gymnast, like I've never been a gymnast, but you doing all these flips, tricks, and as many flips as she does, if you ain't right in your mind, then if you're not concentrating, all it takes is one flip, and you either landing on your neck, breaking a leg, or and then your whole career is done. So she knew she wasn't, even though she went out there and still tried to do it, and just mentally she wasn't ready, so pulled out. And then, like I said, the internet just blew up with all their opinions. And to me, like, most of these people that's, complaining or talking all this shit has never been an Olympian, never been close to it, probably has never played a sport in their life. And then, wants to pass judgment because she wants to take care of her mental. Well, that's just not, she's probably now, besides probably one of the most highly decorated, females in gymnastics,
In his
she did what she had to do. She ain't got to prove nothing to nobody. She did. To me, in my opinion, she did the right thing by pulling out. If she wasn't,
right. I mean, if you're mentally not in it and you feel you're going to hold your team back, and in the long run, you got a lot of her teammates coming to win gold. Lee, she won gold in the all around. They got silver in that team, the team final. But they had other things going on, and the girls were doing really well for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Even with Simone being there on the sideline, cheering them on. As I kind of look more into it, because initially, you remember the way I was looking into it, going like this looks a little like, how do you I'm looking at it of a mindset of like the whole not quitting on your team, especially when they need you the most type of thing. And then thinking about all the Olympics and stuff like that she has been in up until that point, what she's done, what she's accomplished. This should be all, you almost think of it as this situation should almost be second nature. It's ice cold. It means really the hype of the moment isn't going to affect you because you're going to dominate. And then to pull out, initially I was like, if it's because of an injury, that's fine. But if it's not because of an injury, just kind of just said, oh, I can't do this or whatever. It kind of looks a certain way. But then as the week goes on, You find out more and more, and I completely for 1 second, I kind of looked at myself and thought about, well, you're an idiot for not thinking about this, but thank God that I did, and that I have, the new knowledge. And what I remember going, oh shit, I didn't even take this into account. The whole thing with Nasser,
Yeah, yeah.
the whole, like, when she was younger, the real
Mm-hmm.
earlier than that, and all that kind of stuff that's gone on. You have that happening in your life, plus the stress of everybody else depending on you to win gold, and doing all this other kind, and everything that you do, to do things and accomplish things that nobody else can accomplish.
Yeah.
You have all this weight on you. And when you think of that, and it's like, okay, at some point, somebody can only take only so much before they just hold up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not having fun. I'm not me. Like, something's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
If I continue to try and get through this, I'm going to hurt myself, and ultimately, I'm going to hurt my team.
And then it's like
So
basically like, they want her to like basically dummy down her routines because these other players, so she's not even being awarded like full points for her routine because they're so difficult. They want other players trying to do it. Like,
they're
that's
very
not,
dangerous too.
yeah. And it's like, okay, if she can do it, then, she's making all these routines up. Don't penalize her for it. So she got that stress of like going out here, like, I'm going to give my all and not even get full points for it. Like, what kind of sense does that make? Like, why would I go out there and give my all for these people, and you're not gonna even award me about points for it?
I thought about that too. Going, like, I would look at it going like, at this point, just give me the gold medal.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
If you're literally at that point, just if you're gonna judge me differently,
Mm-hmm.
just give me the medal. You're basically telling everybody else, you're telling every single person on the field, she is better than you. We know she's better than you, and we got to do something to make it, an even playing field.
Mm-hmm.
We got to make at least second and third look interesting.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to win the first. You're not
Mm-hmm.
going to win the gold because you're already downplaying every other country in those events, telling them that you can't. It's not so much. I look at it more of like, it's kind of a compliment, in a way, because it's like, you're literally telling me that I'm so much better than everybody else that you have to modify the rules. That's innovation. That's where the greatest of all time type people get or have their legendary moments where they define the game, or they redefine the game. Michael Jordan came and did his thing with the long shorts, everything else. Like, he redefined the game, the way that it was played. When LeBron came in, he redefined it. All these people that have basically, the rules have changed around them, whether to benefit them or to limit them to be able to let everyone else compete. You're changing the game. Your GOAT status is already confirmed no matter what you do in these Olympics. So it's like, why put your body through all of that when you're not going to get judged fairly? And on top of that, you've been in a mental state of mind for quite some time now that you need to just sit back and take a break. Some people sometimes just need to do that.
And then she's an African American athlete where they're telling these people you can't like wear Black Lives Matter, you can't support like what you want to support. Like, I wouldn't have competed either. I would have pulled out before I even went. Like, you don't want to support, what I'm doing? Shit, we ain't coming over there. Like, fuck the Olympics. Like, I haven't watched, like, I really haven't watched it all because of that. They're telling people, they can't raise their fists, they can't do this, they can't do that, and you can't do your full routine or we're going to dock you points. No, let that have been a white girl. Would they have did that to her? Nope.
No. We all know. Nope. We all know that.
Yeah. So I'm just like, I I'm glad she pulled out. So
I mean, and that's the thing. I'm
you got
just
to.
like, if you're gonna make the statement, you just let everybody else shine.
Mhm.
Let everyone else get their moment for like, so when the next Olympics come around, their name is established and everything else like that
Mhm.
for the team. Give them some like take the
Yeah.
pressure off her a little bit. You know. But my brother was saying he's like, yeah, but then at that point you look at it, do they have a reserve to take that spot, or it's just a spot she ends up taking up now because of this? Like
Well,
everything
usually they have
all up
reserves, but
until
I don't
that
know.
point.
I'm not sure if the gymnastics have reserves or not. So I think like once you make that team, is that however many on that team, I don't think they have reserves. So it's a spot that somebody missed out on, but like did you really
For
have
the
that spot to
potential,
begin with? You already knew she there,
well,
so really ain't nobody competing for her spot. So she really,
well, I
you
mean,
know what I mean?
at that point, it's kind of like, I'm sure you put her in that spot and you're not thinking that this is going to happen.
Yeah, you don't know,
You know,
she could have been
the
fine all the way
obvious choice.
all the way up until then, and then like I said, like when I watched her warming up, she didn't look like her normal self. Like she wasn't smiling, she wasn't landing, or she wasn't sticking her landing. And this was just in warm up, so you could tell something was wrong. When she went into that. But she could have been fine all the way up until then. Then it could have been something easy. She could have landed wrong and been like didn't like the way she landed. And then in her mind, she just you start second guessing yourself, and that's all it takes is just that one inkling of doubt, that'll just mess up your whole frame of mind. You just let that one inkling get in, and it's a wrap.
Yeah.
You just don't recover from that. So she'll bounce back. I'm not even like I say, even if she was to never be in
Well,
another Olympic again, like who gonna do what she
here's the
did?
thing. Here's the thing that I look at her. I think right now, like you said earlier, she's got nothing to prove to nobody.
Mm-mm.
She's already done more than anybody else has ever done.
And
She's
she only 21.
accomplished. She's accomplished more than any other gymnast has ever done before in their life. The
Mm-hmm.
moves that she's done, nobody has ever done in competition. She's the first only, person to do certain things,
Mm-hmm.
and that's never going to go away. So at this point in time, you say she's 21.
Yeah, I think she's just 21. Yeah,
She's been in there since she was what,
I think what
15 years
16?
old?
15, yeah, like 15,
15,
16. Yeah,
16 years old.
yep.
Up until this point, and already what she's dealt with in her life,
And them is
from the
just Olympic
pressure.
medals. You got to realize,
Yeah.
gymnastics, they, all these other championships, and she got some hardware.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
she's got more hardware
Yeah.
than anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
We're not even talking about just Olympic medals themselves. She has more than any other
Yep.
gymnast. And then on top of that, outside of the Olympics, the World Championships, the gold medal, just
Mm-hmm.
just
Yeah.
absolute dominance of the
What they need
game.
to do is they need to just give her every year the Olympics, just give her honorary gold, but she's gonna win, and then just let the other girl don't even let her compete, just get her honorary gold if she's gonna compete, and then let the other one still compete for gold, silver medal, the best out of them, but she automatically, just to give them a chance, she get honorary gold. So they need to add a fourth slot to the podium. You got honorary first, second, third.
I mean,
You got Simone Biles first place, second place, and third place. That's how you do that. Pretty much.
like the Jamaican track team.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Yep.
But by herself.
Mm-hmm.
It's wild, man.
Yeah.
It's absolutely wild. Because, I mean, you think about it, and, I mean, it does put a light on things. In a way, it humanizes the superstar athlete, in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, kind of letting everybody know, hey, this, you think it's all glitz and glamour.
Nah.
We have to literally kill ourselves
Mm-hmm.
to be at this point. We have to drive ourselves to a level of almost insanity to compete at the level that they compete at.
Yeah.
So that's why when you see these reactions, like the gold medal victories and all that stuff, that, when you medal, you work your whole life for that moment. And that might be the first, that, obviously there are athletes who do multiple Olympics. Or, they do 2, 3, some of them have done 4, 4 different Olympics, doing what they do at a high level. But other athletes, that could be their first and only Olympics. And then when they get gold, that's the highlight of their life. That's exactly what they worked for. That's what a lot of the people don't really get, is that there's a lot of pressure on these athletes to do well at a very high level. And there's not a lot of room for positivity, really, when it comes to the media and everything else like that. If you fuck up, they're all over you.
Yeah, it's either you got it or you don't. Yep. ain't no middle. There ain't no middle ground.
Exactly.
Either you at the top or you the bottom.
At the you make one small mistake. Oh, that was it. That was the one.
They'll condemn you the rest of your life off that. Yep. Yeah.
Like, I don't even know what it would feel like to be a superstar athlete. The type of shit that they have to do on a daily basis. From practicing to endorsement meetings and going on radio stations,
TV,
talking at these foundations, and all this other shit that they have to do on a daily basis. It's just,
you don't live a normal life. That shit will eat you up after a while.
The normal human being would fucking kill themselves.
Yeah.
It would be horrible. Like, people gotta understand, these guys, it takes a lot of mental strain to get to this point.
Yeah.
And eventually it takes its toll. And you see that with athletes throughout time. The pressure of whatever it was, maybe a play went bad, or they had so much glory there that they didn't have it later. There are a lot of athletes that get affected in a very negative way.
Yeah.
For what they do. Whether it's their mental health, whether it's physical well-being. You're talking about football players and basketball players, how their joints and everything, by the time they're older, they're basically in wheelchairs. They can't walk.
Yeah.
They've taken all of these shots to the head and everything. It's like some of them can't even talk. Others have blown themselves away. Like, it is like, you gotta actually think the amount of pressure that these people go through on a daily basis, and for the average Joe to sit there and go, "Oh, you're a coward. You're this. You're that." Bitch, you wouldn't be able to walk a mile in her shoes.
Yeah.
Like, you don't even sit there and start talking about, "Oh, I would have done this. You wouldn't.
Yeah.
You're not in that spot. You have really no say. Yeah, you can have an opinion, but don't be just sitting there going like, it's her own thing. Obviously, it's big enough to where she knows she's been in big situations. She knows that. She knows that this is nothing for her, but just at this point in time, something told her, hey, we need to calm it down. We need to let some shine go on somebody else and just take a step back and really look at what we want to do from here on out. Yeah, and that's what it's going to ultimately come down to.
Even she came out and said, she was like, she realized, like, after all of the messages, the support that she got, she was like, this is more than just the Olympics. You know what I mean? It's like, live your life. Like, you have nothing else to prove to anybody. Like, go live a normal life. You 21. Go live life now. Like fuck all that stuff.
You haven't been able to live a normal life since you were your entire childhood, basically.
Yeah. So I'm like,
You
hey, you
you
21. It's time to start living.
it's just you can go overseas and win people medals, but you can't drink.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like these organizations and everything like that. The men's swim team just won another gold. Our swim team is always pretty damn good.
Yeah, shit. I think like the relay team that won like the past like 15 straight, like since the 19 I think it's like
Dude,
the 1960s or something.
Caleb Dressel,
Hmm.
this dude, 5 gold medals, 2 world records, and 2 more Olympic records.
I'm surprised Phelps has didn't swim this year.
No, he's done, dude. He's done.
Shit, why
Nah.
not go for 8 more? I bet you
No
he'll
way.
still smoke all them foods.
Both in the water and out of the water.
Yeah. Yep.
Michael Phelps is living his best life right now, bro.
Yeah, funny looking dude. I was looking at him the other day and watching something. I'm like, he's funny looking. He
He
like
is
hella
a
tall
goofy
and just
looking
like,
motherfucker.
yeah, like some big ass ears and
Oh yeah. Thank God for that shower. Thank God for the swim cap
yeah.
holding those motherfuckers in, because those would have been some definite drag holding him.
Right. Got folded
From,
down. Probably got taped down.
nope. It would have been all bad.
Yeah.
But I mean, these Olympics so far, I don't know, man. I don't even know the medal count right now.
Yeah, I
Actually,
haven't even like. Usually I watch the Olympics, but like after like this year, all of the BS, I'm like not even like interested. Like I'm cool. Like
yeah, it's just kind of.
I might watch like track and field. Those are usually interesting, but all the rest of it, I'm just like,
I like track and field, but I already know who's going to win in track and field.
yeah.
If they are wearing green, black, and gold,
Oh yeah.
they're probably going to win.
Mhm.
They're probably going to win because the Jamaicans are bad fucking ass
Oh yeah.
at track and field.
Hell yeah. They be hella quick.
I'm going through the medal tracker right now. The U.S. and Mexico are playing in the Gold Cup final right now for soccer. Anybody really gives a shit about that? No, a lot of people do. A lot of people care. I don't. What do you think about soccer? I only care when it's the World Cup, to be honest with you.
I never watched soccer. I played it like in for 1 year. My sophomore year, I played soccer, and I had no idea what the hell I was doing. All I wanted to do was kick the ball and go score. Like wasn't tripping off positions or nothing like that. Just give me the ball and let me go kick it.
Not care in the goddamn world.
Yeah.
All right, looking at the medal count right now. The U.S. is ahead. The last time we looked, I think me and Kayla talked about it last episode. China was in the league, and I think we were in third in overall medal count, or second in overall medal count. But right now, the U.S. has 59, China has 51. The Russians have 44. Gold medal count, Chinese have 24, we have 20. The Japanese have 17. Silver medals, we have 23. The Russians have 19. Chinese have 14. Bronze, we have 16. Italians have 15. And the Australians have 14. So that's the medal tracker right now.
All right.
59. We're winning the medal track so far. Let's look at athletes now who have the most. Emma McKeon of Australia has the most. And, well, here he is. Yeah, welcome to the 16 Beast from the Southeast, Mr. Country Cat.
But I'll holler at you. Don't trip, even if it's not tomorrow, even if it's Wednesday. Don't trip. I'll holler at you about it, and I'll figure it out. I'm not tripping. But in the next time,
How's the Konnichiwa people? What happened?
Yeah, I'll pull up on you to see the studio.
I'm not feeling it today.
Uh-oh.
All right, I'll holler at you tomorrow. But let her know.
Yeah.
All right, appreciate
Everything
you.
cool?
Thank you.
Yeah. I didn't even know they had that option on the phone. It's fucking dope. But yeah.
What?
That you can blur the background. That shit's dope as fuck.
Who, me?
Zoom.
Or
I
Matt
blurred
Six?
my own background.
Oh.
Matt Six has his picture when he was out there doing his thing.
Oh, yeah. No, I know that. Oh, I was looking at. Oh, yeah.
Is he froze?
Okay, yours. Him? No. He's there.
I think I might be
Matt
mad
Six
as
move.
hell.
Oh, no.
Oh,
No, he's not. Oh, no.
He was in the same
It's
bubble.
all
He mad as hell, just standing in the spot.
It's all coming apart.
So what I missed?
Oh, shit. Well, we were talking about the whole Simone Biles thing. And then we're now talking, I was going through the medal tracker in the Olympics.
Yo,
What?
my boy said that Kawhi Leonard, he declined his player option. Left $36 million on the table. He literally just told me right now. Oh shit, I'm reading it right now. Yo, they stuck with Paul
Kawhi
George.
said, I'm not coming back to the Clippers, fuck that.
Yo, they stuck with Paul George and Kawhi said I'm out. It's crazy.
Apparently the Heat want to get Kyle Lowry. I don't know how you feel about that.
I'm pissed about that.
Mm-hmm.
He said the Heat are interested in Kyle Lowry.
Yeah. This is
He's a winner.
This is from Adrian Woj. ESPN sources, once discussions are permitted to begin the opening of NBA free agency on Monday, the Miami Heat are positioning themselves to become front runners to land Toronto's Kyle Lowry in a sign and trade agreement.
Sign and trade with who?
I have no idea. I'll have to look more into it. But what are your thoughts about it so far?
If they sign and trade with Victor Oladipo, like my boy just said, like how I've been feeling, yeah, I'm with that. I can deal with that. But for real, if they trade anybody, I wouldn't go for or sign and trade. I wouldn't do that. I'll try to get. Duncan Robinson. Said Duncan Robinson on trade block right now. I'm finding all this information just based off of fucking. It's probably Duncan Robinson. It was his third year. Yeah, it was just his third year. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, it's rough, bro. That's rough.
The other teams, I guess, are including the Mavericks and the Pelicans.
With Kyle Lowry?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at the whole trade thing of what's been talked about. It's looking like the Mavericks and the Pelicans are being talked about.
If the Mavs get Kyle Lowry, they gonna push Luka to the 2.
No, I'm talking. There's a possibility that Luka might be moving in this deal as well.
Well, Luka has been upset, but they got rid of Coach Carlisle, so I don't know. Opportunity to get DeMar DeRozan too. So yeah.
Yep, looking like the Cavs are being talked about. The Pelicans are being talked about. So the names come up like, who could it possibly be?
Well, Zion has already fucking asked for a trade.
Oh no, Matt Six has no sound. Talk real quick. Can you hear us? Can you hear us? He can't hear shit. Oh God, what is going on with this right now?
Yeah. It's only doing some extras. It wouldn't even let me log in a minute ago. That's why I was late.
It's like tripping on the phone. I don't know what it's doing.
Oh, I can hear you now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was wild. It was wild. That's why I said I had to re-download. I don't know if you went to the group message.
Yeah, I've seen that one. Damn. All right. Well, looks like the Olympics are in full. And Kate, now that you're here, you wanted to talk about. I remember you talking about earlier of older players wanting to come back in the league, and you put a picture of Ocho Cinco because he was
Well,
talking about he wanted to talk to the Saints to come back.
Yeah, well, I mean, that was a direct tweet to the Saints. He was basically saying that they don't need to give no money, just a company car, somewhere to stay. I'm gonna be all the way honest with you. If they get Ocho Cinco, bro, I wouldn't be worried for the simple fact of the quarterback situation in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? The quarterback situation in New Orleans, what makes me like I'm not really scared. You know what I'm saying? Because our players, the way they play Pat Mahomes, bro. The way they play Pat Mahomes in the Super Bowl makes me not worried about Taysom Hill anymore. At first, every time I saw Taysom Hill in the game, I used to get worried. I'm like, Taysom Hill's gonna fucking run. He's about to do some shit. But playing Pat Mahomes, I was a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm a lot more comfortable going into the season just based on how they played him. Like if it would have been a close game and we just fucking won by like a field goal or like a point or some shit like that, I'd have been like, I wouldn't have been this comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Going into the season, I'm not necessarily comfortable. Like, yeah, we're gonna beat everybody. Just like, no, I think we're gonna do better in prime time than we did last year. That's why I'm more comfortable.
Essentially, that's what you're saying.
Yeah. I don't think. I'm not inferring that or anything. I'm just saying I feel like we're gonna do better in prime time.
You're
What
saying
the fuck?
no? Well, yeah, no. In prime time. I mean, it's Tom Brady, dude. He's always good for that.
You say that, but we lost every game in prime time this last year and won the bowl.
Did you really?
Yeah, we lost every game in the regular season in prime time.
Shit.
We
You guys
lost.
only
We
had
lost to the Saints.
5 losses, right?
Yeah, 5 losses. Yeah, we lost to the Saints in prime time. Both of those games were prime time games. We lost to LA and we lost to Chicago in prime time. And, on the Chiefs won the prime time game. It was just a midday. But that was our 4 prime time. It was just a game of the week, but it was a midday game.
Have the men's basketball team gotten any better?
No. Well,
Slovenia beat Spain.
I saw that Luka almost had a trip, but the thing was, Luka, towards the end of the game, Luka he was getting doubled and they was doing a good job, but bro, fucking that bitch was crazy for sure. It was the other players like Zoran Dragic. Zoran Dragic was going off. So
rewatching the men's game against the Czech Republic. Apparently beat the shit out of the Czech Republic, apparently. France is 3-0.
They
the
won
Group A standings. Vince Carter was there. Good for him.
Yeah, they was 3-0. I think they lost. He was announcing. I think Vince been talking like he wanted people to talk. Well, no,
yeah, I'm looking at it right here. Like Vince Carter was like an absolute animal during the Olympics. Yeah. He was jumping over 7-footers like it was a thing to do. $21 points against Iran. You should have 40 points. Damian Lillard. That's pretty insane. Absolutely ridiculous. But I mean, hey, as long as they come away with the gold. Can you imagine if they don't?
I honestly, I think Luka might have something to do with that. He plays way better over internationally than he does in the NBA. Like
That's very true.
he's been playing internationally like since he was a kid, like for real, like 12 years old, bro. Like he wasn't even a teenager. Like for real. Like the dude when I was in high school, he was a foreign exchange student from New Zealand. He been playing international ball since he was 14. Like our seat, like we were good, bro. Like we were real good. But shout out to Richie, but when Richie fucking started playing, it's like we went up another level. You know what I'm saying? We was undefeated at the time. Like we kept winning and shit like that. You know what I mean? But when Richie got there, bro, we went up another level, bro. Like, well, not got there, but he was there the whole time. He had to sit on the bench every game. I think that shit pissed him the fuck off, bro. Like the craziest way. Bro, his first game back, he was just dunking on fools. Like it was nasty, dog. So
Carmelo Anthony is 336 as a Olympian.
yeah, point scored. Yeah, KD passing. Yeah, I know exactly what part you at. You hit that 3-pointer. Yeah. Yeah, that's all you.
No, I'm at the very beginning. They just went over the stats. They said Kevin Durant was number 2 just now.
Yeah,
behind Carmelo Anthony.
He had a 3-pointer pass him this game. It's gonna be a 3, but I think he had a couple buckets and a 3-pointer for sure passes over.
The Czech Republic has one black guy on their team. That works.
Oh no! Look at Slovenia. Slovenia. They got none.
All white boys, huh?
Yeah, they
all white boys. There's
they
nothing
undefeated.
but snow in Slovenia.
And they beat a really good Spain team too.
Who else do they have on their team?
Who?
They just have Luka and that's it?
No, Luka, Goran, and Zoran Dragic. Those are the only players I know that play in the NBA.
That play for Slovenia?
Yeah.
Good for them.
Yeah, but fucking Spain got a bunch of old NBA players. So does France.
Yeah, they do. They still have both the Gasol brothers, don't they?
Yeah, both of them there. They have Rudy Fernandez. They got what's my boy? Ricky Rubio. Who else? A Spaniard team. Fuck, I don't remember. But that's basically 4 right there.
Yeah, fucking the Czech Republic started off strong during this game.
Yeah, them boys, they got off on them. They
started off on like first 2 buckets. USA just completely bricked every fucking shot. So bad. Wait. Who was Anthony Mackie going after at the ESPYs again?
Ben Simmons. He went after Ben Simmons. He went to Kevin Durant.
Thanks, Ben Simmons. That one.
Yeah, that was Ben Simmons, but he also went after Kevin Durant.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of have to. These guys are too damn sensitive. Take a joke. Like, goddamn. If they're making fun of you, that's a good thing. That means you're relevant. But it is what it is. What's the difference between FIBA ball and NBA?
Say it again.
What's the difference between FIBA, the FIBA, and NBA? Like, there's a rule difference or something?
Yes, rules are different. So in the FIBA, the ball can be on the rim and you can slap it off. That's first off. Like, that's a big one. You know what I'm saying? There's no goaltending in FIBA. You can't call timeouts in live play. You have to wait till it's a dead ball or something like a foul or some shit. You don't call timeout then. What else? Well, obviously the ball. I think the court's a little wider.
The ball is what, smaller?
No, it's like the coloration and shit like that. The design of the ball is different, you know.
Oh, I mean, basketball's basketball, yes.
Yeah, but FIBA basketball, it's like you clearly can tell. Like, got that white and all that shit. It's its own ball.
Yeah, it's got that white stripe going around it.
Yeah. Damn, I don't remember all the rules right now, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. But I know them are the ones, them the two main ones so far for sure. The timeouts and the fucking goaltending.
Right. Damn. This is absolutely. Yeah, man. Okay, so late predictions. Do you think the U.S. is going to actually win gold or no?
I don't think we got a strong enough team for that shit, to be honest. Man, America lost to Australia, bro. We had fucking a bunch of them good ass players on there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This year we got a whole bunch of accessory players. We got a couple all-stars over there, superstars and shit, but we got a bunch of accessory players. It's like what? Like what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like what the fuck? What y'all doing? But they had to gel. I guess they'll figure it out. I don't know. Like unless they play like Sylvania or some shit like in the fucking playoffs or whatever the fuck on the chip, I think they'll be straight. Sylvania fucking if they play France, they're gonna beat France. I feel like they're gonna get them back.
They'll beat France again, or
yeah.
for the first time.
Get them back. Yeah, they'll get them back. I think they could beat them because Rudy Gobert, he a good defender, but I feel like the people they got out there can be able to fucking work him. Like I feel like after they're in jail, I feel like Draymond will be able to take Rudy Gobert for it. I don't like giving any credit. I don't really like him like that, but Draymond Green, he's a good defender, and I think he can take Rudy Gobert out of the game. I know it's tough to say because Rudy is footer and Draymond like 6'6", but he played real good defense. He getting people mind.
Mm.
I know. That should sound weird coming from me.
Yeah.
But,
to say the least. All right, Matt 6 is probably not going to be able to come back because he's got to go back to work. It's already 7. But yep, looking at the medal count right now, is what it is. Before we go any further, let's talk about it real quick. You see it right here. Raise Energy finally got the shipment in today of the good stuff, the Rainbow Limited Edition. Go get yourselves that because it's it literally tastes like a Skittles energy drink. That's kind of what it tastes like. Extremely good. Repsports.com, reppsports.com. Use the promo code ALPHARAISE to get 15% off your order. That helps you. That helps us. That helps everybody involved. Join the Raise Rebellion and get your pack of Rays today. Now, we got Kay's got a picture of Jameis Winston signing autographs inside of a Pizza Hut. I believe that's in New Orleans.
I mean, New Orleans, Alabama, don't fucking matter. Nobody going to no Pizza Hut no more.
Inside of a Pizza Hut trying to sign up.
It looked like they just tossed him the keys. It looked like his staff ain't even there. He turned the lights on by himself. Like he's just in there. He put an ad up on fucking.
He does not look happy.
I wouldn't be happy either.
He does not look happy to be in the situation he's in right now.
Hey, I mean, shit. What if that was the same day we won the Super Bowl? The day of the Super Bowl, yeah, and let's sign an autograph. The day after. Oh man.
Anybody want an autograph? I get you an autograph and a side of crabs for $20. That's who they're signing the autographs and stuff for. An autograph and a side of crabs.
A crab leg.
King crab too, the big ass crab leg.
I mean,
and the pictures that he's signing is him fucking eating the dub.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I hope he starts. I want to destroy this dude. I want to destroy this dude. I hope he starts.
What if he goes off on you guys? Are you going to be upset, or are you just going to be like, "Oh, this is Luke," and just kind of move on?
Hey, you remember Marvin?
I feel like you'll actually be upset.
Do you remember the song Marvin's Room by Drake?
Yeah.
Are you drunk right now?
Nope.
I'm just saying you could do better.
Terrible.
That shit was glorious. Hey, this man has lost his mind, yo. This man has lost his mind. Too many drinks.
Dude, how did we beat the Czech Republic today? Because in the beginning, they were beating our ass.
They remembered they knew how to play
KB
football.
Single-handedly kept us in it. Everybody else sucked. I just don't get it, man. Why such crappy play? How do you be some of the top representatives in the NBA and just shit the bed? And lose to France. Fuck, all teams. We got in this one. Bernie Sanders. Who we got? Is that Will Smith? Shannon Sharp. Oh, Kelly. And why? There's no reason for this. There's no reason for this picture to exist. There's no reason for this picture to exist.
What's the reason?
None.
There's a reason.
What's the reason behind that picture?
Look at those jerseys.
Jeez. Cool.
There's a reason.
I don't understand what the Bernie Sanders in there has to do with any of it.
Because they mad as shit. They mad as shit like Bernie was.
That's terrible. Is that LeBron on Philadelphia? Is it? Who's that? Ben Simmons? There's supposed to be Ben Simmons.
It was Ben Simmons. They contorted their fucking face. I think that's Stevie Wonder's face, Jordan's elbow, and the basketball's a brick.
Damn. Hold on, give me a second. Oh, man. I gotta get my boy here for the wedding. Figuring it out. Everybody meet the biggest cat on the planet, Mr. Gar. What's up, buddy? But yeah, man. So can we talk a little bit about Aaron Rodgers and how hilarious it was that he was up there for 20 minutes basically bashing the Packers organization?
He was up there crying like a little baby.
Really? You look at it that way?
Yeah.
Or do you think the organization really did him wrong?
Crying like a little baby. Aaron Rodgers real deal said, give me a home playoff game in January. I'll be able to win. He got a home playoff game in January for it. What it was, NFC Championship in January in Lambeau. Cold as shit, cold as ice. What do you do?
You lost.
You're crying like a little baby. Aaron Rodgers got a lot of ability, but he cried too much to be great. And that's what people not understanding. It's like, yeah, he can throw the ball well in regular season. When playoffs come, he always got an excuse. He never play well.
He's not going to be a Packer or after next year. He's leaving after next year.
Yeah, for sure. He had to get his check this year. He went to Hawaii.
Yeah,
he went to Hawaii. He got ample amount of money, but come on, man. He probably knew he wasn't getting Jeopardy. So he went he slid right on back. That's what I'm saying. He's just out there crying. It's like, you want all this stuff. You want all this stuff, bro, but It's like you get it, then what you do.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it's honestly it's fully ridiculous that he sit here and cries like that. It's like you're a great bro, like you're a great quarterback, but you cry and you be losing because you're crying.
I mean, because of him, they got Randall Cobb back.
Bro, the Cowboys don't want Randall Cobb.
I was talking to Matt because I watched Jordy Nelson come back and Donald Driver.
All right.
maybe even James Jones for one more year.
You get every player that you had in 2009 and 2010 and 2011. Get all of them. Make sure you have all of them. And then after you lose, retire because you got everything you want. Go ahead and retire because this is ridiculous now at this point. It was like Randall Cobb was not playing well for the Cowboys. That's why they let him go. They traded him.
No, he was playing. He was playing for the Texans.
Oh, he was in the Texans. Oh yeah, he left the Cowboys.
Yeah,
that's even worse. That's what I'm saying to you. I didn't even know where the fuck he was playing. He was playing with Deshaun. Like that should have let you know.
Randall Cobb fell off when he left, getting the ball thrown to him by Aaron Rodgers. So we'll see this year. We'll see this year what happens, because if it actually works out, then it kind of proves that Rodgers was right.
And if it doesn't, he needs to retire.
Rodgers, yeah, probably. Where would he go once he leaves?
What, talking about as in football team?
Yeah.
Well, everybody's saying the Broncos. I don't know.
In Denver?
I don't know if he's gonna do it, but that's what people are saying. So we'll see. I don't know. Like I said before, I feel like he needs to just retire because he has, honestly, Aaron Rodgers is a great quarterback, but he has no hope of winning. And he ain't got nothing to do about Tom. He just has no hope of winning. Because of Tom, this year, and I mean last year, and possibly this year, after this year, he really got no hope. Because you got Pat Mahomes, Joe Burrow, fucking Lamar.
You got all these young gun QBs coming up.
Exactly.
That are going to take over the league.
Exactly. And Aaron Rodgers is going to basically get fucking washed into the mix.
Yeah, once him and Brady, once they retire and Stafford ends up retiring, who's the last of the old guard? Fitzy would be part of that, right?
Yeah, Fitzy, but he wasn't a starter.
Well, I mean, still though, like he's been in the league for what, 16 years?
No, Fitzy is the part of the old guard for sure.
Right. So it would be Brady, Rodgers, Stafford, Fitzy, and who else? Who else is part of the old guard that hasn't retired yet?
You talking about just quarterbacks?
Yeah, just quarterback. Just quarterback. Breeze just retired. Rivers just retired.
I mean, Joe Flacco low-key considered. You don't think so?
I guess.
He was like 05, wasn't he? 04? 05? When did he get drafted? Like 05, 06?
Oh, I don't even.
What? No, it might be like 08.
No, I think he's in 2011.
It was a single digit. I thought it was a single digit.
Actually, no.
He wasn't a rookie.
He's been in the league longer than 10 years, right?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He wasn't a rookie when they won the fucking ring in 2012. He wasn't a rookie.
I know he wasn't a rookie. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So they went 2012. Okay, so it had to be like 2009.
So Flacco's there. Who else that's a starter right now on a team would be considered old guard in league? We got 5 of them so far.
Oh, Killer Cam.
Cam Newton too?
Yeah, he got in the league. What, 2010?
I think so. I think it was 2010 for him.
Yeah, so that's still considered old guard now at this point. We in 2021.
Damn. Yeah, but Cam's still got at least what 5 more years left in him.
Barring injury.
If he says, I was gonna say, barring injury, he can have a good 5 years left in him. I don't know, but the new era of QB that's going to be in everything is actually going to bring more money into the NFL. I think.
I don't think it's really gonna sway here and there.
Think so?
No. Because everything evolves, bro. Everything evolves, bro. I don't think it's gonna be like because of the quarterback. I think it's gonna be the receivers, honestly. Like a fucking Jefferson and what's my boy name play for the fucking Bengals now?
Yeah.
LSU. Jamar Chase.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I think it's gonna be receivers gonna bring the money, and the quarterback's gonna be nice and shit like that. But the receivers are just way more agile nowadays.
Yeah,
athletic and all kind of shit.
The new era receiver for sure.
You know
right now,
so I think
that's insane.
That's why I'm saying that. I think it's just that's what's gonna fucking because the quarterback situation has always been running quarterbacks. Like people keep thinking these quarterbacks like they just so nice. It's like nah, bro. It was Vic. Vic was fucking accurate as shit and fast as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's like Lamar's a reincarnation of Vic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So my point is, it was already a Vic. So quarterback is already kind of solidified in being athletic and fucking accurate. You know what I'm saying? At least in that vein. But receiver, it's always been like your main receiver has to be a big ass dude like Randy Moss or T.O. Michael Irvin. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it's always been. You gotta have a big receiver. Yeah. They athletic, but they not like Odell Beckham athletic. And all these dudes is like tall now and stupid athletic. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. It's
DK
crazy
Metcalf, guys like that.
You see what I'm saying? So I feel like that's what's going to evolve the NFL, just the receivers and DBs and shit like that, because they making the contact less. I mean, making the contact less. So it's like you have to evolve if you're not getting hit like that. You got to give a reason why. You know what I'm saying? Give a reason why you're scoring, because it's not just going to work naturally and normally how it was before.
Yeah, for sure. You think the Colts are going to be any good without Wentz?
I don't know who their backup is, but is it still Jacoby?
I don't think so. I don't know if Jacoby Brissett is still on the team. If he is, I think they'll be okay. I mean, Jacoby Brissett is not – I mean, he's not elite. But let's get that – he's not an elite quarterback. But he's kind of like Fitzy. He's good enough to get you maybe about 8 games.
No.
On a good season, on a good run for himself.
No. Fitz's issue was he's inconsistent. He's inconsistent. I don't think Jacoby Brissett, like other than 1 year, he really got a chance to fucking lead the team. He only had 1 year. So he's been behind Brady the whole time. In the 1 year, they was actually pretty bad. Like offensively, they was pretty bad. So it was like you gauging my talent on this bad year and these mediocre receivers, and then you come bring another quarterback in and get a whole bunch of receivers, and that was my chance to fucking show you something. Now you don't brought in Phillip Rivers' old ass. You know what I'm saying? So
I know, right? That was embarrassing.
And you drafted a fucking running back. So it's like,
Jonathan Taylor's beast.
That's what I'm saying. Like Jacoby Brissett, if he's still there and they lost Wentz, which I wouldn't have stayed there. They signed Carson Wentz. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't think you like that. That's why I say I think Fitz. I don't think Fitz is basically just inconsistent. It's like his whole thing is everyone says once you give him the reins to the team, he always, fuck off the goddamn games. Once you start believing that he gonna
once you put full trust into him, that's when he fucking stabs you in the heart.
Essentially,
it's all bad. All bad, man. But again, ladies and gentlemen, speaking of football, we have that fantasy league coming up. We're looking for 5 players to join this league. And the winner, if you can beat the rest of us, if you beat the rest of the JAFFOs, all 5 of us, in fantasy, you will receive $100 and a surprise gift at the end of the year. All you got to do is either go on Twitter or go on Instagram. Instagram will go to PVP_sports. And on Twitter, go to the JAFFOs AP. Follow. Look for, I think we got the fantasy post. We have that pinned. So like that, comment your best team name. Okay. And then retweet it so everybody else can get a chance to get in as well. No buying at all. Just whoever has the best team name gets into the league and a chance to win $100 in a surprise gift. Thank you guys for hanging out with us a little bit today. We got a little bit of Matt Six in the beginning and then Country K to finish it off. The Olympics are still going on, so keep in touch the hats. NFL is coming up real soon. So we're going to have a lot of stuff next week. Yep.
Yeah,
next week.
Thursday.
So we're going to have a whole lot of shit to talk about in this upcoming few episodes. And we got a lot of changes coming as well. So be sure to stay tuned with us for that. Go ahead, follow us on YouTube at Predator Bros Productions. Follow, subscribe, hit the notification bell, do everything it is you got to do to support the program. Once again, thanks to Raise Energy for sponsoring the episode. And we will see you guys next week. For myself,
Hold on.
Oh, what's up?
Hey, United States and Mexico playing in the fucking goddamn, what is it,
In the gold-
CONCA Gold
The
Cup?
Gold Cup. Yeah.
Yeah. Bro, this game's still 0-0 right now. Did you do an update on that?
I did no update on that. Well, I mean, I talked about it a little bit earlier, but it's soccer. So me and Matt Six kind of.
Oh, no, don't disrespect. Don't disrespect. They out here right now. Them boys just did like 4-5 shots at the goal. I mean, not 4-5 shots. Mexico just shot a good shot at the goal. Damn, nigga, you trying to kill him? These boys out here going for blood. These boys out here going for blood. They playing super hard right now.
So is this the final?
Yeah.
The CONCACAF Gold Cup.
Yeah, no, I never could get the acronyms together.
I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but
I mean, that's clearly an acronym, dog.
Yeah.
I mean, to an American, it's an acronym. But no, fucking that was a good fucking
0-0 in the 61st minute so far.
62nd, it just went over.
Mexico's had possession 65% of the time.
Yeah, them boy, dog. They've been fucking goddamn stopping. We had we just scored. America scored, but they caught offside.
4 saves to their 1.
You missed that shit?
7 corner kicks.
Trash.
Damn, so U.S. has been on.
Missed that shit.
The U.S. has been on defense this entire time.
For the most part. Because they not fucking goddamn, they not making good positions. You know, ain't any good possessions. I mean, it's almost like they don't know each other the way they playing. And these Mexican dudes out here playing like they know each other.
Because they do. They all play with each other. Bro, when the U.S. is on defense the entire time, that does not inspire confidence. Like, not at all. Because I'm looking at this, the U.S. has 19 fouls to Mexico's 8. No yellow or red cards, 1 offside each. 7 corner kicks for Mexico.
Oh my God!
4
you called that?
What happened?
No, my boy said America plays the long ball. He said they play run and chase, and they've been doing that shit since he said that shit. That's why America's not having the ball that long, because they'll get the ball and they'll just basically send somebody like a wide receiver pass.
So if they're just trying for the counterattack the entire time?
Essentially. Y'all just said that at the same time. Damn, he already had a surgery, bro.
I mean, when do you turn it up at this point?
I mean, shit, it's time to go now. Yeah, take number 9 off the field. He sucked. Yeah, this man just hurt his leg. He fucking hurt already. Oh,
Did he hurt his leg, or is he just flopping sitting there?
No, dude, real deal tripped him. He real deal. He passed the ball off, and dude stuck his leg out and tripped the shit out of him. The replay caught all that shit.
Yellow card, red card. Who was that on?
I didn't see no cards, bro. They ain't card him on that.
Wild.
Yeah.
Well, for the Olympics, go USA. For the Gold Cup, go USA. Hope we win gold. And
hey, the Mexicans finna beat the shit out of us, bro.
Probably.
Them boys finna beat us. Yeah, no, they gonna beat us, bro. America's men's team suck in soccer for sure. Them boys. The girls team way better. Bro.
No, absolutely way better. 10 times better.
It's just a big change of pace. Yeah, you stupid, yo. It ain't. Them boys were sorry last year. Unless they just dramatically got better. I mean, not last year, but 2019. Unless they got better. Dramatically.
Nope. This is terrible, man. They're gonna go on a counterattack in like the 85th minute.
Yeah, you kind of know what happened in 2020 when I kind of like stopped paying attention to all sports. Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for hanging out with us. We will see you guys next week with more information and more content from the All Pro JAFFO. Mad Six will be doing morning shifts start August 15th. So we'll be able to be with us more often. Jen today, she was taking care of her kid when she was sick, and now she is sick because of her kid. So hope she gets better. Glad her kid is good. Now she's got to get through it. But yeah, so we'll see you guys next week. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Deuces.